Welcome everyone to another edition of the Ed Jesse Encounter. Here with me today is
your boy,
probably a top 5 sports guy that I know for sure. Marquis Jackson, aka M80. How you doing, man? Appreciate you,
What's going on, man?
Thank you for coming through.
I had to make my way through, man. I love what everybody doing with these podcasts. Like you said, I'm a top 5 sports guy. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I'm just here to fucking kick it and enjoy.
Definitely. I can't say nothing about your choice selection of your teams, but we might touch on that a little bit. Hey man, but I'll give it to you for rocking the clean KO shirt, And,
yo, listen, fat dudes with shorts is taking over the world.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Speaking of, real quick, did you see the video of the black dude when he was like, his girl was like, some dude tried to holler at me and get my number, and I told him no, and he said fuck you and your man, and then he was like, he took off his joint. He was like, yo, who is he? What do he look like? What he got on? She was like, he had jean shorts on and a shirt, and he was like, hold on, what do he have on? And she was like, jean shorts and a shirt.
Yeah,
and he was like, nah. He was like, nah. He was like, why don't you give him your number then?
Yeah, I did see it.
You can't. If you rocking jean shorts in 2019, it's John Cena.
Yeah.
I started
Anybody
crying,
that rock jean shorts like me got hands. That's just what it was.
I started crying, listen, bro.
We got this.
All right, man. So, don't worry about that. So you do the M80 persona. You have the M80 persona. Can you speak on what that is?
You know what? It's so funny about that. I always wanted to change the M80 persona. And the reason is, well, the name, not the persona. The persona is just me. The persona is Marquis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just am who I am. I always stay true to myself. I'm funny. Sometimes I'm angry, but it's me. You people who like me enjoy and appreciate me for who I am.
Right.
And I always stay true to myself. That's why I always am comfortable wherever I'm at.
Okay.
So I always wanted to change the name M80 because I just think growing up it got childish, but everybody in the world called me 80. Like, some people know me for years, don't even know my real name. Like, you just told everybody. Like, a lot of people don't just know me as 80.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I can't change what's a part of me. Like I said, I stayed true to myself. I wanted to change my name to music.
And, okay. Like your official name or the?
Yeah, I wanted to change my rap name, M80, to music. And
like Soul Child?
No. That's one of the reasons I didn't. That's one of the reasons I didn't. But it stands for Many Universal Sounds I Control.
Oh.
And I wanted that to be my name, but it was going to be a little risky. It's probably 1 million people with the name music out here somewhere, So I just stayed true to what everybody know me as.
Okay. Now are you still doing music now?
Yes, I am doing music. The one thing about that is I've been very calculated in just studying my craft more and more and more. And I felt like at such a young age I was very talented with this. And I don't want to say I fell out of love with music, but life takes over in this dark city. It's Niagara Falls, New York. Everybody know the feeling. Sometimes you don't lose the passion of the music. You lose the drive to keep pushing because it's tough. Like, it's harder to make it it's easier to make it in the NBA than to become a rapper. And
yeah,
out of nowhere, I realized that start changing. But that's not who I am. I grew up. I'm born in 1990, so I'm used to listening to Biggie, Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, people like that. And while I grew to love people in the 2000s and things like that, but the music just changed so much. But I'm still young, and I was going to perfect my craft if I'm going to continue doing this. So with that being said, the music that I'm coming with is going to shock a lot of people.
Really?
A lot of people. I haven't dropped a CD in 5 years. And every time but I've been on projects, I've done things, I've still been relevant somewhat, but I haven't dropped my own music, my own CD in a very long time, and it's going to shock a lot of people, the content and the music that they're hearing from me.
You about to be a jazz player?
I could probably do that too. I'm very versatile. I mean, I used to be in band. Only one person know what I played. You better shut your mouth. And and it's gonna be a lot, man. It's gonna be something for everybody. Not I used to just be like, well, this is my favorite rapper. I'm gonna rap like that, or this is no. I got something.
Now,
for
do we have a
everybody.
date?
Do we have a date? Listen. I'll give you a hint. Dates are extinct in this day and age.
Okay.
I've been studying. There's no more such thing as dates.
So,
Nobody cares. The attention span is.
So at any time we could just be ran over with that joint.
And maybe it could blow up at any time.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. See, I see what you did. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
As soon as I set the light to it, at any time.
All right. So now, since we're on the topic of rap, right? I want to talk about something real quick. Your man Eminem, that was your man's.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still is, but that was your man's. I still remember back in high school when the album came out with the pixelated joint, and you came out with the album. Yo, y'all need to cop this joint right now. Yo, why your man?
That was 10 years ago. I'm gonna admit that's
that was
worst.
That was a while ago. That was a while ago. And that was hands down bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, listen. The support I have for Eminem in that hallway is the support that people in Niagara Falls need to have for each other. I'm gonna say that because I listened to it like good 40 times, and I was like, no, this is it. But I ain't tell nobody that until later.
Right.
That was just one of his worst CDs. But listen, what you want to say about my guy?
Oh, he got slapped up by MGK, bro.
I thought this was about sports.
It's about you, man. This is about you.
Okay. So
Eminem is your man's, and I'm just he got slapped up by MGK, bro.
MGK had the better record.
He did.
I'm a musician. MGK had the better record.
Mm-hmm.
It had more replay value. Like he had a hook on it, and I usually wouldn't put a hook. I wouldn't really put a hook on a diss track most of the time, but the hook was fire. But lyrically, did MGK prove he was a better rapper than Eminem? Did Eminem out rap?
Bruh,
was Eminem more disrespectful in the things that he was saying?
It was like, I mean, M dropped 3 tracks first off. For you to drop 3 tracks to my just because you got that mad off of my one proves a lot. And
he didn't. I wouldn't say he dropped 3 tracks towards MGK. He said his name, but he didn't drop 3 tracks. His diss track, Deadshot, versus MGK's diss track, MGK's was hotter.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like if I was one of the other, even MGK's might have stung more. But Eminem has one goal in this world: be the best rapper. I feel like Eminem rapped better. I think he completed his goal, but Eminem is in a shell. Sometimes, I'll be honest, he's in a shell. Track to track, who won? MGK.
I think that we've always thought that Eminem was untouchable as far as something like that happened. As far as something like that goes, and to just see that definitely puts a chink in his armor. It's kind of like a fat. I'm not saying it's a thing like, oh, now he's not a top guy. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just saying that he is vulnerable to get attacked. In the rap. Now,
one thing
we still ain't seen nobody coming fab.
Okay, all right.
So I'm just saying.
So listen. So one thing about Eminem is he never had a beef with somebody who was like really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with that. But where I think Eminem can't be touched is when he's on a song with somebody who's not in his camp. I've seen Lloyd Banks beat him on songs. 50 Cent beat him on songs.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of his camp, the only person I feel like beat him on a song is T.I. It's the only person I feel personally that had a better verse than him on the song. And honestly, the second one might surprise you. It's Nicki Minaj.
Oh, on that.
Yeah, Roman's Revenge.
Yeah.
She kind of slugged on that. Her second verse was crazy. Like just lyrical ability. That's what I am. I'm a lyricist. So the lyrical ability, I'm looking at that first all the time if I'm gonna compare. So that's why I'm like, okay, MGK did not rap better than Eminem, but his shit was way hotter. Like I listened to Eminem shit 3 times and was like, all right, he killed that nigga. And then I listened to MGK shit was like, this shit nah. You know, like, he dissing my guy and this kind of not like, you know what I mean? But it was good. I'm gonna say the fact Eminem didn't kill him is a loss.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. But Fab, where the fuck is he at? He losing the battle to his wife right now. He gonna come at my man. We ain't seen him. We ain't seen him. Since he said you invited this nigga to my house. We ain't seen Fab.
Yeah.
In a long time.
Yeah.
That's all I mean, right. Summer almost over. I was waiting on summertime shootout. What happened? Like, we gotta wait another summer. It's coming in the winter. I don't know. What he gonna do?
That's fair.
Listen, man, it's just levels up. Fab is a crazy. Fab crazy. You did used to like Fab, man.
Yeah. Back in the day, Fab was my guy, but he couldn't drop a complete album.
You can't like. It's hard to compare a punchline rapper to the way like what people call it is the speed rap and whatever, just a more faster lyrical miracle. That's the term I was thinking of. More of a lyrical miracle kind of rapper, which that's what Eminem is. Like Kendrick's kind of like, you can't really say, oh, Kendrick and Fab, who's better? That's tough. Like come on, like they don't rap nowhere near alike.
Yeah.
So while Fab is more how I rap, I think Kendrick's better.
Mm-hmm.
But you could easily go on that. See, Fab, it was people who rapped in your era who you just couldn't rap better than.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm just saying. I mean, this is what people was trying to tell you back then. I mean, Lloyd
Banks
was on fire. You ain't want to listen to. You ain't want to listen to us.
Lloyd just couldn't figure out his career. You know, we're gonna talk about another. We're gonna talk about something like that another day. All right, we done
talk about music.
We done went on tangent on this one. That went a little further than I thought.
You brought him up. I ain't know. You
all right. Now you did recently move to Buffalo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you feel like moving out there gives you a better opportunity, or did you just do that for your job? Did you do that for your fiance?
I just did that. I did that for us. Like me and her. That's us looking for a place. Showed me a lot about growing up and things I could bring back to people and the learning process I did with that.
Mm-hmm.
As a black man, I never even thought this was something that was achievable. So I wouldn't make a move. Buying a house.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Now I'm moving, but buying a house, like buying a house and just finances and things like that, things we was not fucking talking about in high school. You get what I'm saying? The things that they should have been teaching us in high school.
Right, or W-2s.
We're learning. You get what I'm saying?
That's a whole conversation.
We're learning a bunch of nonsense, and we the age of the free thinkers. That's what I've been on. We the first people who's just like, you know what? Who are they to say that's how that's supposed to be, and who are they to say that they're correct?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we just thinking for ourselves and living for ourselves, and buying that house was an investment.
Yeah.
More than anything, it was an investment for my family's future. That this may be just a stepping stone for the next house. For the next house, own 2 of them and have property. Something we weren't always afforded.
Very true.
You get what I'm saying? So, like when I said I was studying music, I was also studying life, how to make it through this rough time that America's in.
Yeah.
Just to live every day with a smile on your face. That's why I made that. That's why I made that move.
It's hard, man. But at the end of the day, bro, our lives is not nearly as bad as I could be.
Yeah, you see what's going on, so man. Listen,
at all,
I smile every day. Appreciate it, and you're blessed, man. It's a lot going on that everybody could be involved in. Everybody got their ups and downs, just smile, man.
Yeah, for
Just
real.
smile. It's way too many. It's way too many people with mental health issues and things going on in their brain. Because, like I said, it's the age of the free thinkers,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's going a little too far. You know,
Yeah.
like with all these shootings and people can't. I'm like, when I have a child, is my child about to go to school? Or am I gonna invest this money in the homeschooling because I know my kid gonna be safe? We shouldn't be thinking like that. It wasn't like that for us.
No, it
You
wasn't.
get what I'm saying?
It
So
wasn't.
I just want the world to be a better place. I just want Niagara Falls to be a better place, and that's why we here for MBU.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's the transitioning window right there.
I'm good at this.
So
I told you.
MBU. So let's touch on MBU for a little bit, all right?
Yeah.
Now, what does MBU stand for?
Nowhere but up.
Nowhere but up. Okay, what does that signify?
That signifies no matter what you do, elevate. I'm a rapper. Kenny is multiple things. He's a chef. Carissa, bodybuilding, dancing. I'm a writer. I'm trying to get into public speaking and things like that just because I think I have motivational things to say to people.
Mm.
My man E's a writer.
Me?
Byron, Jay Graham. He's a writer. He's To me, he's the funniest dude in America. I think he could be a comedian. Just branding yourself and whatever it is that you want to do, it's achievable.
Mm-hmm.
When you got a crutch, which should be your city, we trying to show. If somebody can come to me and say, "Yo, I seen you got a camera and I was trying to do this thing. It don't got nothing to do with what I'm doing. Well, let's work on that. You know, let's do that because I see you got a goal to try to be different.
Yeah.
And I respect that way of thinking and freedom so much that that's where this idea came from. Like, everything costs, but some things is worth it.
It does, man. But people act like it's really that much. Like once you buy a camera, once you buy some type of space, and then maybe a microphone or that, like all that stuff is paid for.
You just gotta love what you're doing, and then you will just see the.
Then there's so many platforms to put it on.
We spent numerous amounts of dollars that I'm not thinking about because I'm doing something I love.
At all.
Like I'm not keeping no tally as long as my bills and me and my girl can smile.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, my energy going to this, and what we trying to do with this, we trying to help the city.
Yeah.
So like this is what I can do for my community. And why can't we all work together?
Right.
For this place to get better. It's countless amount of talent, not even just musicians, like just talent, what you're doing, what Matt's doing, just speaking and videos of photography, and just we the age of the free thinkers, and let's just get it. Let's show them we ain't the stupid ones.
Yeah.
That's like, I really think like we got something going. Like the city, it's just buried under hate.
Yeah.
It's just buried under. Well, I ain't had nothing to do with that. They ain't hit me. Like they.
Well, hopefully we can change that one video at a time, one song at a time, one barbell at a time. I don't know, whatever, man. But
like, look, what Kenny's trying to do is amazing. Like when everything is investment, we took a step back. But
now Kenny's a part of the MBU family, correct? Absolutely. That's what you just said. Yeah. Okay.
Kenny is the hardest working man in Niagara Falls, man. Kenny's a chef, which we're gonna start putting out content with that. Kenny's a bodybuilder, which we already have content for that. Kenny's the cameraman that shoots our music videos. But another thing, like I said, I'm not just a rapper. Like anything that, if you come to us with a song, we're not gonna be like, okay, all you guys gather around here. But no, I sit down and I write a plan that I bring to my guys after listening to your song, and I envision your song. I come with the initial ideas, and then we all write a script. off of that. We just don't half-ass. Man, that's why our city's in this position, because of half-assing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't half-ass love somebody, so don't half-ass love something.
Fact.
So I'm not gonna take your money and just be like, oh well, we can get this done as soon as possible. No, what can we do with this? How do you think this could elevate? If do you like this idea? Okay, because this is what we came with. We got a script right here. You know, you need this, you need that, you need this.
Mm-hmm.
And as we build, we hope our build goes along with the rise of the city.
Okay. Now, to close out, I want to do a couple quick hit type deals here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna rattle off a couple things here. I just want you to say what your favorite is in each category.
Okay.
And then a quick reason why. All right. WWE. Who's your favorite?
All time?
Current.
Kevin Owens, obviously.
Everything's current. And why? Why is that?
He looks nothing like nobody else, and he competes like nobody else.
He do a backflip.
That's ridiculous. I love people with hard work, and that's a hard working dude right there. He the best wrestler right now.
NFL.
Colts. Indianapolis Colts.
Why?
Peyton Manning is the reason I watch. I fell in love with football.
Okay.
The aura that we have in that building is the reason I remain an Indianapolis Colts fan for the rest of my life.
Have you been there?
Absolutely.
Was it amazing? Was it what you pick? What you pictured?
The first game I went to in Indianapolis, we faced the Chargers. And that's when, it was 2 years ago, that's when T.Y. caught that 70-yard bomb, which he was on my fantasy team also, which I wasn't So, yeah, that's dope. That was the best shit ever.
NBA.
Lakers.
Why?
Kobe Bryant is the reason that I love everything about basketball.
Is Kobe the GOAT?
No.
Okay. Because y'all got the current GOAT. That's right.
Oh, in this. We here at the. Don't talk about LeBron James. We're gonna be here another 30 minutes. Don't talk about LeBron.
That's not the plan.
LeBron James.
We running real short on time.
Not the GOAT. Thank you. That is. Talk to me in the comments. I don't care.
We'll probably have that type of conversation on SYE.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you just came here to disrespect me on camera. Come on. You talking about Eminem? You talking about LeBron?
Come on. I had to hit you with stuff that you wasn't gonna be ready for, man.
You did, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love it. I love to be caught off guard like that.
All right, man. So
holy shit, MGK.
So to end this edition of the Ed Jesse Encounter, man, how do people get in touch with Mr. Marquis Jackson?
Mr. NY West on Instagram. That's an underscore between the Mr. and the rest. Mr. Music himself on Twitter and Facebook. If you're not already my Facebook friend, that's your fault. So
they just can't add you on Facebook now?
Gentleman Jackson, I'm joking with y'all, man. And if you don't know how to spell, that, it's way with words 80. When you just type in Facebook, I like that. I should have made that my Facebook thing.
You'll send me everything, and then it's gonna be in the description below.
Yes, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I learned how to do that for the first time today, and I did it on accident.
You gotta teach me, man.
It was crack. It was just copy and paste, and then it popped up down there. I was like,
man, I need to be on some of these other sports podcasts, man. I love this shit, man.
Yeah, those ones are for the those times when we're doing 40 90-minute joints. You know what I'm saying?
Because you gonna leave me on LeBron.
That's not what this is. Yeah, because
he left me on LeBron.
Yeah, because he really is the GOAT. Like, he really is. So thank you everyone for tuning in to another episode of the Ed Jesse Encounter.
Yo, NBU TV, man, follow us on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. What? How do they find that?
NBU TV.
You as in like me and you, or you as in the letter?
All right, I'm gonna say it like this: This is what I say. I be doing it when I'm on 2K. Nigga, boy, Ukraine, TV.
And that's how we end the show. People, like, share, subscribe, do what you got to do. Thank you for another episode of the Ed Jesse Encounter. And until next time, peace.
Love y'all.